Good evening, ghosts and ghouls. Welcome to the scariest, spookiest edition of Fast Facts Live. I need to take this off because it smells like it's been in a closet for a year, because guess what? It has been in a closet for a year. But I'll wear it as a bloody scarf. I am your host, your quizmaster of ceremonies, Dan O'Keefe, and we have a scarifyingly good collection of trivia for you today. And there's also a man here to make sure the show runs on time and make sure the show runs, and took the video of bikers going hog wild on the oak leaf that you were just watching for the countdown. It's Tom! Hi Tom, how are you?
You gave it away. It was just generic spooky.
Well, yeah, I said a synonym. Bikers going hog wild on the oak leaf is in the thesaurus next to generic spooky.
Good to know.
Yes, but anyway, how are you? It's been almost 4 days since I've seen you.
It's fine. I got a new shirt.
You do. That's nice. You're very dressed up, but you're not, like, Halloween dressed up. I'm surprised.
This is just a new shirt.
You're wearing a collar!
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I had to interface with clients today.
Sounds very businessy. I had to interface with clients.
I have to do it at 5:30 in the morning tomorrow.
Gross. Quit. Don't quit, but quit.
Find something else to do?
Fast Facts full time. 8 hours of trivia a day.
I would
Good
do
way to
that.
lose your mind.
If we could afford it, I would do that.
Yes. Unfortunately, we cannot afford it.
Yet.
I wish we could.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
Fast Facts 100 is when we go full time. Everybody who's playing who's not a top level patron, bump it up and get 20 of your friends to also be patrons.
Wait, did you just say by Fast Facts 100 we're doing this full time?
Yes.
That's like
every day.
That's 31 episodes from now.
Yeah, half a year. Maybe a little more with breaks. Anyway. Whatever. There's a picture of candy corn behind me because, as you can tell, it's spooky. It's Halloween time. The official title for this episode is Spooky Fast Facts Live with ghosts and stuff. And stuff because this is a family show and my original title is not allowed on television. We have rules on how to play Fast Facts Live. If you don't know them, now you will.
Vroom vroom. I'm Charty. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Here's how to play. There will be 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You will have 20 seconds to answer each question. Dan will ask you the questions here in the live stream and you will submit your answers in Chartybot. Chartybot can't move forward to the next question unless you submit an answer for the previous question. So even if you don't know an answer, type something in. If an answer is submitted too late, it will not be accepted. You can use the menu in Chartybot to catch up or move to a specific question if you fall behind. After each round, Chartybot will ask you if you want to use your double or nothing. If you use your double or nothing and have answered every question correctly, you will get twice as many points for that round. If you missed at least one question in that round, you will get 0 points for that round. You may use your double or nothing once per game, so use it wisely. Our final question is the Hail Mary question. Chartybot will ask you to wager between 0 and 10 points. Once all of the wagers are in, Dan will present the Hail Mary question. If you answer correctly, you will earn the amount you wagered, but if you get it wrong, you will lose that amount. A tiebreaker question will be asked to everyone after the Hail Mary, but will only be used in the event of a tie for first place. Don't cheat, think fast, and have fun. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Start your engines, and good luck.
Those are the rules. Pretty simple. Just follow along in Chartybot. Play along. When you want to submit an answer, say yes when Chartybot asks if you would like to submit your answer. That's all the rules. Let's go over the teams that we got signed up. Tonight, in no particular order, we have Spooky Scary Drama Goons Send Shivers Down Your Spine, Captain Quint, Tumbleweeds, Solo, Getting Shirt Done, Win or Booze, Mom and Dad have been promoted to Grandma and Grandpa, Ghost of Bunt Cakes Past, Nug Dunkers, Frankenstein, and no way, Frankie's Mom, Halloweeners, Alone, and more like Boomer. My camera did not like these names, which is why it briefly shut off. No, I'm joking. It briefly shut off for reasons unbeknownst to me. But those are all the teams that we got signed up today. I have nothing else to say, so let's get into the game. There we are. So, first round of Fast Facts this week is actually the season scoring. You can see this on the website, fastfactslive.com/play. It's the season leaderboard. In first place, there is one team, and in last place, there is a different team. I can't tell you who is who, because I can't read it. Can you? That rhymed. Poet. Anyway, round one of Fast Facts this week. Unsolved mysteries. Nothing is scarier than the unknown. Except for bees. Bees are scarier than the unknown. Unknown bees might be scariest. What unidentified European serial killer was referred to in contemporary accounts as the Whitechapel murderer and Leather Apron? 20 seconds. Spooky question number 2. Mexican-American attorney Oscar Zeta Acosta, who disappeared on a trip to Mexico in 1974, was previously characterized as Dr. Gonzo in what 1971 Hunter S. Thompson novel? Question number 3. During the summer of 2017, residents of El Paso County, in what state, were terrorized by an unidentified woman known as the Mad Pooper? Question number 4. Engineers believe they solved the 62-year-old case regarding 9 frozen Russian hikers known as the Dyatlov Pass incident by replicating the event using software created for what frigid Disney film? And question number 5. What was the name of the illegal CIA human experimentation program that studied LSD and other drugs' potential use in brainwashing? Ted Kaczynski, when he was a student at Harvard, was subject to 200 hours of this research. I wonder if it had any effect on him. That is it for round number 1. Double or nothing if you realize that question number 3 was worth 2 points, so the easy answer for El Paso County probably was not the correct one. I could tell it was not Texas, so I apologize to any of you who thought it was. Let's move on to round number 2. And round number 2, wear your masks! Nothing is scarier than mask mandates, government. Tom has suddenly become hardcore libertarian.
I won't deny it.
Question number 1. In Halloween, 1978's Halloween specifically, the mask Michael Myers wears is actually a mask of what actor spray painted white? Question number 2. Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, the 1980 version, dons a mask designed specifically for a position in what sport? Question number 3. The mask, or should we say helmet, of what French fried daddy from a galaxy far, far away is always a popular children's costume around Halloween because nothing is scarier than an absentee father? 20 seconds. Question number 4. The main antagonist of the Scream franchise is what masked entity? And question number 5. The long-beaked mask of what profession is surely a popular option this year, not for Halloween, for visiting, just in general? Boom! That is it for round number 2. Double or nothing. If you already have your Halloween costume picked out, it's only 3 days away. You should know what it is. 3 days? 4 days. Didn't mean to spook you. 4 days away. I wish I could go trick-or-treating. I feel like if you're wearing a costume...
I don't think anybody else is worried about you going trick-or-treating.
I don't care if anybody's worried about me going trick-or-treating. I just wish it was acceptable for me to. Like, if I had a kid, it would work for me going with them. I don't have a kid.
Do you not?
I promise you that.
Okay.
But, like, if I'm wearing a costume,
yeah,
I should be allowed to go and ask strangers for candy.
That should just be
at least on Halloween, if not the rest of the year.
All year round.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just... If I show up... Yeah, if I show up wearing a Princess Leia outfit in the middle of June, throw me a Mars bar. I'll at least leave. Speaking of leaving, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more trivia, so don't go anywhere. Oh, I died walking through this cemetery 100 years ago. Now I sit and watch and jump out in front of moving cars and they drive straight through me and it gives them a great scare. Oh, if only I didn't eat that pie. I died of a bowel blockage. Anyway, that was me rehearsing for my upcoming one-man play. I should have written this out. Let's go over the answers for rounds 1 and 2. Unsolved mysteries! What unidentified European serial killer was referred to in contemporary accounts as the Whitechapel murderer and Leather Apron? That's good old Jack the Ripper. Although, in the name, they have already identified him. He's Jack. Case closed. Wonder if he's still alive. Question 2. Mexican-American attorney Oscar Zeta Acosta, who disappeared on a trip to Mexico in 1974, was previously characterized as Dr. Gonzo in what 1971 Hunter S. Thompson novel? That was the novel Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which later became a film entitled, you guessed it, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, starring Johnny Depp. During the summer of 2017, residents of El Paso County in what state were terrorized by an unidentified woman known as the Mad Pooper? Those are residents of El Paso County, Colorado. I would have given you a town name, but it was in Colorado Springs, so that might have given away the answer. Question number 4. Engineers believe they solved the 62-year-old cold case regarding 9 frozen Russian hikers known as the Dyatlov Pass incident by replicating the event using software created for what frigid Disney film? That was software created for Frozen. Engineers couldn't let it go, and they think what happened was they got caught in a snowstorm and blown down the mountain. Terrifying way to go. That's why I don't hike when it's below 45 degrees.
That was my favorite scene in Frozen.
I do like seeing things frozen. Like seeing frozen waterfall, coolest thing in the world. So, I need to freeze at a higher temperature. Can someone get on that? What was the name of the illegal CIA human experimentation program that studied LSD and other drugs' potential use in brainwashing, including on one Mr. the Unabomber? It was known as Project MK Ultra, or just MK Ultra, if you're on a first-name basis with it. Moving on to round number 2, all about masks. In Halloween 1978, the mask Michael Myers wears is actually a mask of what actor spray-painted white? I could have read this question in a different sort of way, because it's William Shatner. Question number 2. Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th dons a mask designed for a specific position in what sport? He dons an old-school hockey mask. He's a lot less scary if he wears a current hockey mask, just like the big cage. Because then you just be able to see him. And nothing's scarier than the unknown, unless there are bees flying behind that hockey mask. The mask, or should we say helmet, of what French fried daddy from a galaxy far, far away is always a popular children's costume around Halloween? That is Darth Vader. Easy one. The main antagonist of the Scream franchise is what masked entity? I couldn't remember the name and I said Spooky Face? It's Ghost Face. The Spooky Face is... Can you do a parody of Scream? Can you do a parody of a parody? Because Scream is...
That they
kind
literally
of a parody
have
of horror movies?
No, Scream, literally every of the Scary Movie franchise.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm dumb.
Is a parody of Scream.
I knew that, I'm dumb.
The entire first
Good
one's
job.
a direct parody of Scream. I think
I know. Wow. Dad, you are dumb.
Scary Movie 4 is mostly Saw.
And War of the Worlds.
And War of the Worlds, yes. Because it's a giant iPod.
Scary Movie 3 is a lot of signs.
My favorite, the opening of Scary Movie 4, and they have Shaq try to shoot a free throw with a rock, and he keeps missing and hitting Dr. Phil with stuff. It's very, very funny.
Question number 5. The long-beaked mask of what profession is surely a popular option this year? The long-beaked plague doctor mask. They have the long beak, so they can drink the water from the tiny little holes. Come on, round number 3. Round number 3 is Disney Channel original spooky movies. All these are about DCOMs. Which, fun fact that you will hear mentioned if you listen to tomorrow's episode of In Conclusion. Disney Channel has not aired the HALLOWEENTOWN franchise this year. It's aired on Freeform, formerly ABC Family, but not on its home base, and that's disappointing. Not disappointing, though, is question number 1. What Singing in the Rain star played grandmother Aggie Cromwell in the HALLOWEENTOWN series? 20 seconds. Question number 2. Twin sisters Tia and Tamara Mowry played sibling witches in what DCOM duology? Question number 3. In Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire, what utensil is used to test whether or not Mom's date is, in fact, a vampire? 20 seconds. If you want to hear more about Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire, listen to tomorrow's episode of In Conclusion, where Anna and I talk about Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Question number 4. God, brand synergy is so great. Under Wraps, the first DCOM, there were Disney Channel movies before, but there weren't Disney Channel original movies, stars Bill Fagerbakke, I've never pronounced his name right, and I'm not going to start now, who's most known now for voicing what lazy undersea creature? 20 seconds. And question number 5. What Two Broke Girls and WandaVision actress appeared in the 2002 mostly forgotten Disney Channel original movie, The Scream Team? That is it for round number 3. Double or nothing. If you did a BuzzFeed quiz recently, seeing what HALLOWEENTOWN you will be, and the answer that you got was the skeleton driving cab. On an unrelated note, I did a BuzzFeed quiz recently about what HALLOWEENTOWN character I would be, and the answer that I got was the skeleton driving the cab. So I should definitely know that. But I'm not playing, because that would be unfair. Let's move on to round number 4. Round number 4. Words that you can make with Halloween. Every answer will be a word that you can make out of the letters in the word Halloween. Pretty simple. Pretty self-explanatory. Question number 1. An angel's signature feature. Question number 2. Orcas are a toothed one of these, a member of the dolphin family. Question number 3. Dante said this place had 9 circles. Question number 4. Often advised not to reinvent this. Spam. And the last word. The 1994 film titled The Professional in the US included what main character's name in the title in most of the rest of the world? That is it for round number 4. Double or nothing. If you like words, that should be all of you. All of you should double or nothing. Even if you've done it already. Try it. See what happens. Chartybot comes to your door and takes all your money. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the answers for rounds 3 and 4. Questions for round 5 and the Hail Mary. So don't go anywhere. We'll be here. guess what? We're back. The break is over. And the time for ads is here. If you want to support us, you can do so on Patreon at patreon.com/fastfactslive. There are different tiers of support for different monetary amounts that give you different perks. You can also give us a one-time tip in Chartybot, tip jar, or whatever it's called. Other ways you can support us is on social media, following us at FastFactsLive on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's all of our social media. Best way you can support us, though, as always, is by spreading the word, telling your friends, getting them to play. More players, more prizes, more fun. Like Six Flags. More flags, more fun. Why they stopped at 6, I'll never know. Only other piece is that, as I mentioned before, a new episode of In Conclusion goes up tomorrow. Anna Otto and I will be talking about Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. It's a movie. Let's get over the answers. Let's get over the answers. Let's get into the answers.
Oh, I'm so over these answers.
Ugh. Let's just go to round 4, okay? Disney Channel original spooky movies. What's Singing in the Rain star played grandmother Aggie Cromwell in the DCOM series Halloweentown? That was Debbie Reynolds. She agreed to be in the movies because her casino in Las Vegas had gone bankrupt and she needed the money. Question number 2. Twin sisters Tia and Tamara Mowry played sibling witches in what DCOM duology? Well, that's the series Twitches and its sequel, Twitches 2, TOO, which is translated sometimes as Twitches Also, which kind of loses the play on words. Question 3. In Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire, what utensil is used to test whether or not Mom's date is, in fact, a vampire? There's a spoon. They do the Transylvania spoon test, because as we all know, vampires are unable to hang a spoon from their nose. Question number 4. Under Wraps, the first DCOM, stars Bill Fagerbakke. Maybe that's right. Maybe it's not. Who is now most known for voicing what lazy undersea creature? He is known for voicing Patrick Star on SpongeBob SquarePants. And lastly, what two broke girls and WandaVision actress appeared in the 2002 mostly forgotten Disney Channel original movie The Scream Team? Tom pointed out I should have switched it around and said what WandaVision and two broke girls actress, because it kind of sounds like I'm asking for what two actresses here. But I was just asking for one. And I was just asking for Kat Dennings.
I'm always asking for
Moving
Kat
on
Dennings.
to... We're all asking for Kat Dennings. At a restaurant. What would you like? I'd like Kat Dennings, please. Not on the menu. I still have wants. Round number 4. Words you can rhyme with Halloween, or words you can make with Halloween. Words you can rhyme with Halloween? Not many. An angel's signature feature is their halo. Not wings. There's no I in Halloween. Orcas, or a W. Wait. There's definitely a W in Halloween. There's no G or S. So it's halo. Orcas are a toothed one of these, a member of the dolphin family. They are whales. Dante said this place had 9 circles. Had is in past tense. It currently has 10, with the 10th being waiting in line for a disappointing theme park ride. It's hell. Often advised to not reinvent this. The Wheel. And the 1994 film The Professional in the US included the main character's name in the title in most of the rest of the world. The main character was Leon, the Professional. That is it for all 4 of you this week. Question number 1. According to CandyStore.com, what is America's most purchased Halloween candy? Question number 2. Referred to as the Stephen King of children's literature, what author is best known for his work Goosebumps? Question number 3. Referred to as the Stephen King of adult literature, Stephen King's best-selling novel is what 1977 horror classic? Question number 4. Referred to as the villain of a Stephen King novel, Pennywise the Dancing Clown is the villain of what very long Stephen King novel? And question number 5. What former president's ghost is said to haunt the White House, but was last seen in the early 1980s? Maybe that it could have left by now. That is it for round number 5. Which means there's only 1.5 questions left. The Hail Mary question, gotta place your wagers for it, to give you a category, it's spooky. Do with that what you will. I don't know what else category to give you.
That's an accurate...
It's kind of a... It's an accurate question. It's an accurate category.
Yeah, it's an accurate category for the question.
Yeah, it's an accurate category for the game, too.
Yeah.
We are just waiting on wagers from 2 teams, and then we can get into it. When I was writing, or coming up with Hail Mary, or not Hail Mary questions, but when I was coming up with toss-up questions, I started going through just lists of haunted places on Wikipedia. Illinois has a lot. Under Wisconsin, they just have the Pfister Hotel in Milwaukee. That's the only thing listed, even though there are definitely other haunted places, like The Rave, just down the street.
Yep.
But Illinois one was just like a bridge. Yeah. Just an old covered bridge. It's always haunted by these stories of, oh, this young girl threw herself off the bridge 100 years ago. But there's no newspaper reference to an event like that actually happening, or like, oh, the Varsity Theater at Marquette is haunted by a man who fell into a giant fan when they were building the theater. There would have been press coverage. Places are not that good at covering things up like this, especially in the early 1900s.
It was the reporter who fell in.
Ooh.
Yeah, all the bad things.
The newspaper just ignored it.
All the bad things happen to reporters.
Okay, we are good to move on to the Hail Mary question. Halloween acts as the pseudo-holiday for what belief system, going beyond religion and science and emphasizing mysticism, parapsychology, and magic? And on an entirely related note, how many Skittles are produced each day? Hey, that's it. We're going to take our last break. When we come back, we'll have the winner of this spooky ooky kooky edition of Fast Facts Live with ghosts and stuff. So stay tuned. We are back. Before we get into the answers and reveal who the winner is this week, we have 2 shout-outs to give. The first shout-out is to my Uncle Pat. I'm wishing him a happy birthday. He is turning an age this year. So happy birthday to you, as seen right there on the wall. Waving to his loyal fans. Happy birthday, Uncle Pat. And then our second shout-out is to Tom's sister, Megan, and her husband Mike. Congratulations on their new baby. They had a baby. I forgot what the baby's name is, but they had a baby.
Thelma Jean.
Awesome. Thelma Jean. What a great name. Are you kidding me?
So cute.
That is a name that an Iowa boy writes a song about. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong at all.
It's a wholesome name.
It's incredibly wholesome.
I'm not from Iowa. The next state over. Come on, man. Now let's go over the answers and see who won this spooky, ooky, kooky, dookie, wookie edition of Fast Facts Live. Dookie was for the Mad Pooper question. Toss up! Question 1. According to CandyStore.com, what's America's most purchased Halloween candy? They are Reese's Cups. My favorite candy. Thank you to Barb Horst for sending me some in the mail yesterday. That was a nice treat. Question number 2, referred to as the Stephen King of children's literature. What author is best known for his work Goosebumps? That is R.L. Stine, and he's also active on Twitter. You can tweet at him, and he'll respond. Question number 3, referred to as the Stephen King of adult literature. Stephen King's best-selling novel is what 1977 horror classic? That is The Shining. This question also would have worked if you had a question about Richard Bachman, who was literally Stephen King. But I think we already used that one. Question number 4, referred to as the villain of a Stephen King novel. Pennywise the Dancing Clown is the villain of what very long Stephen King novel that for some reason features a child orgy? They thankfully cut that out of all adaptations. He's the villain of It. He's also referred to as It. And question 5, what former president's ghost is said to haunt the White House, but was last seen in the early 1980s, so he could have left by now? He has the ghost of Abraham Lincoln. He's also said to haunt the Springfield, Illinois State Hall and his log cabin where he was born.
In Kentucky?
Yeah. Look at you knowing where Lincoln was born.
Do I need to get my mug that says I heart history with Abraham Lincoln's face on the back?
Second trivia question for you. What state do the most presidents hail from, Tom?
Most presidents?
What state were the most presidents born in?
Is that Virginia?
Nope.
Illinois.
No.
I don't know.
One last guess.
New York.
Ohio.
Ohio. Well, that's...
Most
Alright.
presidents and astronauts.
Most vice presidents is Indiana.
Well,
Yeah.
They gotta get out somehow. Hail Mary question. Halloween acts as the pseudo, missing the U though, holiday for what belief system going beyond religion and science and emphasizing mysticism, parapsychology, and magic? You're specifically looking for the occult. Not Wiccans, not pagans, the occult. Speaking of the occult, we didn't have to use this, but how many Skittles are produced each day? Shocking to know, 200 million. Over 40,000 bags of Skittles are produced per day. Where do they all go? In my mouth, that's where. Let's see who won this bad boy. So, starting from the bottom. In 15th with 3 points, we have Late to the Game. In 14th with 6 points, Halloweeners. In 13th with 9 points, Mom and Dad have been promoted to Grandma and Grandpa. That's what that team name refers to. The new granddaughter, Thelma Jean, with 9 points. In 11th, we have a tie between Solo, and Win or Booze with 11 points. In a tie at 9th, we have Spooky Scary Drama Goons, who send shivers down your spine, and Tumbleweeds with 13 points. In 8th, Frankie's Mom has 15 points. In 7th, Frankenstein, and No has 16 points. In 6th, Alone has 30 points. With 33 points in 5th place, we have More Like Boomer. In 4th, with 34 points, Ghosts of Bunt Cakes Past. In 3rd, with 37, Nug Dunkers. In 2nd place, with 39 points, Captain Quint, which means in 1st place with 41 points, another repeat champion this season, Getting Shirt Done. Not repeat from last week, but they have won before this season. They already have an official shirt of Champiosity, and guess what? They could have a second shirt of Champiosity. Congratulations to Getting Shirt Done on winning this spooky edition of Fast Facts Live. Let us know which prize you want, whether it's the Amazon gift card, the Creative Land Shop gift card, or another shirt of Champiosity. We know which one you should pick. You should pick the shirt.
Oh no, the Creative Land Shop gift card, please.
Well, yeah, that one doesn't cost us anything.
No, it still costs us something.
Fiat money. Thank you to everyone for playing this week. A very special thank you to our patrons, to Dennis Tracy, our Twitch czar, And Tom, thank you to you for producing this show.
Thank you for hosting.
You're welcome. We will be back next week. 2 weeks in a row, we're going to be having a normal timed show.
Woohoo!
For the first time in a month. So next week, same fact time, same fact channel. Not for a spooky edition of Fast Facts, just a regular one. So come back for that. In the meantime, everybody stay safe, have fun, wear a mask, and no matter how old you are, go trick-or-treating. Bye-bye!